Hey, look at her. You've had your time. Now it's my time. You've had your time. It's my time to shine. Get out of here. It's my turn. Get out. There's a couple of ways to help support this channel, and the easiest way is to like and subscribe. Wow, so easy. Another easy way to help support me is by using my affiliate links in the description. And the final way you can help support the channel is by supporting me directly by becoming a patron, where you can vote for patron selected commanders and get some behind the scenes action. The best way to help grow this channel is with the help of you guys. This video is sponsored by Collect Edition. They have a huge commander inventory and worldwide shipping, so check them out with the link in the description. His name is Karth, and he's really dark. Friends, I love my friends. I don't love your friends though. Your friends probably suck, unless they're super friends. Then yeah, I love your friends. We all love Super Friends decks, and well, right here we got a little niche deck. Niche, a Golgari Super Friend deck. The Golgari Planeswalkers freaking rock my socks off, and this little jabroni's gonna bring it all together. Karth, the Lion. Rawr. 4 mana, 3/5 human warrior. Whenever Karth the Lion enters the battlefield or a planeswalker you control dies, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal a planeswalker card from among them and put it into your hand and put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. Planeswalkers loyalty abilities you activate cost an additional +1 to activate.
It's almost frightening.
Pretty simple. Alting planeswalkers pretty darn fast. First off, we're gonna take a look at our planeswalkers. Then we take a look at some planeswalker shenanigans like proliferating. And to finish off, some Golgari good stuff. I love good stuff. Bill Cosby likes good stuff. We all like good stuff. Am I right? So a little twist on the redundant yet powerful Golgari deck. A deck for all the family, good power level, really fun and affordable. LOL, kidding, this is Magic. Nothing is affordable anymore.
I am once again asking for your financial support.
Go check out my budget chainer deck if you're looking for something CBS. Cheap but strong, that's trademarked by Silverwolf Commander. Shall we begin? So the deck is really straightforward. Play Karth, dig for some planeswalkers, play them, abuse them, let them die. It doesn't matter, cause when they die, you dig for some more planeswalkers. So, like my violent stepdad used to say, don't be shy to let them die.
Why would I do that?
We got a couple of planeswalkers that nut the second they hit the field with Karth out, like Nissa, Vaginal Force. 5 mana comes into play with 5 loyalty counters. Now here's the thing, I won't go through all the plus and the minus of the planeswalkers. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the big juice, the ultimates. So if you want to read and see what the card does, press pause and read. And we all know these planeswalkers. So let me get into it. -6, you get an emblem with whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Yep. Pay 6 to get an emblem, and then when she dies, dig for another planeswalker. So yeah, give me your alt, and then get out of here! Garruk, Purse Huntsman. 6 mana, comes into play with 5 loyalty counters. -6, you get an emblem with creatures you control get +3/+3 and have trample. That's a sweet-ass emblem. Give it to me.
You're not giving it to me!
And then get out of here! Garruk, Wildspeaker, 4 mana, 3 loyalty counters, -4, creatures you control get +3/+3 and gain trample until end of turn. Yes, I know, well for 4 mana you get to overrun and trigger Karth, so that's not too shabby. Then we got our planeswalkers that alt on turn 2. Bet you won't see this one coming. Vraska, the Unseen. 5 mana, 5 loyalty counters, -7, create 3 1/1 black assassin creature tokens with whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. With the ramp card, you get to hit this on turn 4, alt on turn 5, great way to stress all your opponents.
I'm in danger!
Garruk Unleashed. 4 mana, 4 loyalty counters, -7. You get an emblem with, at the beginning of your end step, you may search your library for a creature card, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle your library. Yeah, this one is really nice. I don't see how you lose the game with this emblem out, but hey, who knows? Maybe you blow at Magic. Black that ramps, usually it's green that steals everybody else's abilities. Liliana of the Bark Realms, 4 mana, 3 loyalty counters, -6. You get an emblem with swamps you control have tap, add 4 black to your mana pool. 1 turn clock before she ults, pretty bonkers with Urborg. Liliana Stress, 5 mana, 5 loyalty counters, -8. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. Rise of the Dark Realms as an ultimate. Turn 2 Clog, better do something quick, you cheeky buttheads. Oh, this one thinks she's smart because she knows how to read. Vivian Reed. 5 mana, 5 loyalty counters, -8. You get an emblem with creatures you control get +2/+2, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. Another one that can make you look real bad if you lose the game with this emblem. Oh, and did I mention this deck was pretty salty? Yes, it is. Kobe Nixilis, 5 mana. 5 loyalty counters, -8. Target opponent gets an emblem with whenever a player draws a card, you lose 2 life. Just target the player you hate the most, not taking the game you're playing into consideration. That's how you do it.
How the turntables.
Nisa who shakes her titties. 5 mana, 5 loyalty counters, -8. You get an emblem with lands you control have indestructible. Search your library for any number of forest cards, put them onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. Huh. A really sweet card with the new Yavi Maya Maya Vaya. Garruk, Sex Predator. 7 mana, 5 loyalty counters, -8. Target opponent gets an emblem with whenever a creature attacks you, it gets +5/+5 and gain trample until end of turn. Bill Cosby would be the perfect fit for this emblem. Oh, and Eugen? Bro, Aijin. Eugen and Aijin, we all Jin. The Sprite Dragon. 8 mana, 7 loyalty counters, -10. You gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, and put up to 7 permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Oof, with all the proliferating in this deck, you can pull this off the turn he enters the battlefield. Yes, that's what I love about Commander. Eugen ultimating his ultimate all the time.
First time.
Now for some Planeswalker shenanigans like proliferating, turning our turn 2 ultimates into turn 1 ultimates. That's way better. Doubling Season Mother Truckers, 5 mana, an infinite effect will put 1 or more tokens under your control. It creates twice that many of the summonable tokens instead. But if an effect would put 1 or more counters on a permanent you control, it puts twice that many of those counters on that permanent instead. Of course, what's better than 1 season? 2 seasons.
Get some help.
Sword of Truth and Justice. Ha! Gay! 3 mana, equipped creature gets +2/+2, protection from white and blue. Yeah, whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control, then proliferate.
Nice.
Pretty gnarly with Karth, making him thick and thickening your planeswalkers in the process. Nothing like a thick Liliana. Oh yeah. Settle the score. 4 mana, exile target creature, put 2 loyalty counters on a planeswalker you control. This one is 1 instant away from being really good, but I'll settle the score with it being a sorcery. Get it? I'll settle the score. I'll settle with this being because it's not an instant, it's a sorcery. So I'll settle with it being how it is instead of, thinking of what it could be. you know what I mean? Can you smell what your planeswalkers are cooking? Smell Fear, 2 mana. Proliferate. Target creature you control fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Karth is pretty thick, man. He's pretty thick, so this one's pretty good value. Fight an annoying creature and proliferate. Can we get a magic card that does only one thing nowadays? Nope. The Elder Smell. That's so dumb.
Don't do drugs.
2 mana, sorcery, destroy any number of target planeswalkers. Choose a planeswalker you control. Put 2 loyalty counters on it for each planeswalker destroyed this way. Really sweet. Imagine hitting 2 of your planeswalkers and triggering Karth 2 times, and then thickening your remaining walker and ultimating it. Bada bing, bada boom. Evolution Sage. When I saw this card for the first time, I was like, huh? It's pretty dumb. 3 mana, 3/2, landfall, proliferate. Stupid card, Jesus Christ, the king of cheese. Play a fetch and proliferate 2 times, huh? Green, stop! Hey, shaboy Varixlix. 6 mana, 6/6, trample, haste. If you would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, put twice that many of each of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead. If an opponent would put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, they put half that many of those kinds of counters on that permanent or player instead, rounded down. Doubling Season on a 2/2 creature, it's even better with trample and haste for 6. Ladies and gentlemen, green. And of course, Yagi Thran Pharmacist. I play this jabroni and enchants I get. 4 mana, 2/4, protection from humans. Pay 1 life, sacrifice another creature, put a -1/-1 counter on target creature, and draw a card. But pay 2 black, discard a card, proliferate. Oh, he's so good. He's even better in this deck than in my mono black Merfolk deck. Now for some Golgari good stuff. Protection, recursion. We got it all, folks. Come on down. Schnitzel Blossom. 2 mana. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 black fairy rogue creature token with flying. Amazing on turn 2, getting bodies to defend your walkers for really cheap. Rings of Brighthearth. 3 mana. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do, copy that ability. Yep. Doing stuff 1 time is so 2020. Nowadays, we do things 2 times. And that is so much better than 1 time. 2 times better than 1. Quick math. Schmelder Gargabroth. 5 mana, 6/6. Vigilance, Reach, Trampel. Whenever it attacks or blocks, choose 1, create a 3/3 green beast creature token, you gain 3 life or draw a card. Great blocker, Vigilance, and shits out even more blockers. Why not Coconut? We got some recursion in here, since we'll be letting our Planeswalkers dice to get some sweet-ass emblems. Aid the Fallen. 2 mana sorcery, choose 1, or both. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Return target Planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. 2 for 1 for 2 mana. Great. Yagi Vile's Offering. 5 mana, legendary sorcery. Ooh. Put up to 1 target creature or planeswalker card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Destroy up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Ooh, exile Yagi Vile's Offering. Another 2 for 1. Your thing, it dies. My thing, it comes back. Life is not fair. Kaya's Ghost Farm. Tried this out in my old Muldrota deck. It's freaking gnarly. 1 mana, enchant creature or planeswalker you control. When the enchanted permanent dies or is put into exile, return that card to the battlefield under your control. Another favorite of mine. Slam this on a planeswalker before he goes to Jesus and boom, get him back. Command the Dreadhorde. 6 mana, choose any number of target creature and or planeswalker cards in graveyards. Command the Gremhorde deals damage to you equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. Put them onto the battlefield under your control. Sweet finisher at the cost of life, but hey, like we had a life in the first place. And a new card, Nesting Grounds. Tap, add a colorless, pay 1 tap, move a counter from target permanent you control onto another target permanent. Activate only as a sorcery. A sweet card I stumbled upon, turning a 2-turn ultimate into a turn 1 ultimate. And on a land, gimme! Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and don't forget to like and subscribe. Adios!